To know more about the updates in Damascus and its suburbs, with us on the phone, Alexia, an activist from Damascus. Alexia, good evening and welcome into our bulletin. I want to know from you the updates in the capital, Damascus, and its suburbs, and especially today that the number of victims in the capital is the highest among other provinces.
Yes, it has been noticed that the death toll is rising in the capital and the suburbs. 50 casualties were documented so far, women and children among them. This is due to the intense shelling that has been going on all day. Many neighborhoods in Damascus are under fire. Al-Sali, Al-Qadam, Al-Hajar Al-Aswad, Barze took the most hits. Shelling on these neighbors was intense this morning and now again, as we speak. These neighborhoods have been bombarded by artillery, tanks, and even missiles from helicopters.
Yes.
We could hear, all of Damascus could hear the explosions all around. And several residents were on fire, as well as many families have fled their homes in fear of their lives. Some of them just fled out of shelling, and some of them have fled in fear of their lives from Assad security forces, Shabbiha, from committing new massacres like what happened this morning in Nahar Aishi. 7 men were found today executed in the fresh massacre. Their bodies, they were found mutilated brutally, and some were even beyond recognition.
Alexia, there were demonstrations that went out today, especially in the suburbs. Were these demonstrations protected or surrounded by members of the Free Syrian Army, or is there any presence of the Free Syrian Army in the capital or in the suburbs?
There was a presence of the Free Syrian armies in the suburbs protecting some of these demonstrations. Like in Duma, it was a huge demonstration in Duma. More than 10,000 people took to the main square next to the Grand Mosque. But sadly, shortly afterwards, the shelling started on the city again, leaving more than 17 casualties up till now. And I think that this number is really likely to rise. These demonstrations still are peaceful and really courageous in the light of all of this shelling and all of this brutality by the Assad forces and the Shabbiha death squad. But it's also all around in the suburbs where they took to the streets by the shelling. The casualties are still rising, like in Zamalka and in Daraya. It's
Yes.
really catastrophic situation in Daraya.
Yes, thank you very much, Alexia, an activist from Damascus, for being with us.